Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick 6 earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Pacheco. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. 3rd down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive back.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Here comes the Denver offense, set to take over for the first time. They'll be led by the man from Oregon who started his career at Auburn, quarterback Bo Nix.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Nix from the gun on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal. And in motion is Brown. It is brought in the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. That touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. On first down, right back to Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Nix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Nix now on 1st and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. Here now, 3rd and 5. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Broncos. On the carry, it's Williams. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. It's another run here for Williams. And the Broncos are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he will dive into the end zone. Jaleel McLaughlin. Touchdown, Broncos. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Brown now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Javonte Williams heading out with the Broncos for their next drive. And we show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. As you can see, he's right up there among the best in the league. On first down, here's Nix to throw. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they give it to Williams. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. They'll throw. It's Nix. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. A give, and here comes Williams. The ball comes out, and this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up. Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but
and for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Nix to throw. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
A 1st down throw for Nix. That is caught right side by Beckham. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw is Nix. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down. Here's a handoff to Williams. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. On fourth down, the Broncos send out Riley Dixon to punt. Mecole Hardman, the return man for the Chiefs. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And that'll be a short gain up to the 27-yard line. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll go again with Williams. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
He connects with Mims. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. Nix gonna throw for it. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on fourth and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for fourth down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
Second down and 3. Throwing is Mahomes. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Here's Mahomes. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Broncos offense make their way out to take over once more. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's first and 10. Throwing is Nix. He'll let this one go long for Williams. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Drew Tranquill up to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go with Williams. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Throwing, Nix. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Chiefs offense ready to get back to work. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelce. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. They'll send a tight end in motion right. On 3rd down, Mahomes. Got a man, it's Kelce. Complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Hopkins sent in motion. He's trying to get around the corner, but he can't. He's going to be run down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They put Kelce in motion. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They put Kelce in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. It's Kelce. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They put Kelce in motion. He's got it inside the 5. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. Here's Pacheco. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. Hopkins sent in motion. And he's in. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Chiefs. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Broncos offense back onto the field as you take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And this is where we stand. Final weekend of the regular season is upon us. We'll know the brackets and the seedings for the postseason end of the night. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. To throw is Nix. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion. I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Nix, got to throw it here on first down. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Denver first down. Williams. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Here's first down. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Denver.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want...
Now remember, all scoring plays are reviewed. Tight game, tight call. They're going to take a good long look at this one. And we'll get a moment here as... So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. But here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Into space at the 45. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Here comes 2nd down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Well, Mike, sometimes we try to make NFL football a lot harder than it is. When you have a reliable target like this, and he just continues to get open, and you realize the defense simply can't cover him, there's no reason to look anywhere else. Not only has he put together a tremendous game statistically, but he's just been flat-out dominant.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the ground, Williams. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down. Here's Williams. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They come up for 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down. Here comes Will Lutz in a big spot. This a potential game winner. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos.
Just wanna be sedated.